excited. Today we're heading out to do something new. Advisors are going to be taking myself as early years manager and Susie as CEO out to their services to show us some great practice and some great things that are going on at the kinders. We're really excited about this and we can't wait to come and see you. But today we're going to Strathfieldsaye to visit Sophie. So we'll see you out there. We're about to head out in our cars and we'll pick you up again in a minute. Okay, bye! Hi everyone, here we are at Strathfieldsaye. We're very excited. This is the kinder and it's been quite a new build.
Yeah, it has. Quite relatively new.
Yeah, it's only been here for a couple of years, so we'll have a bit of a look and show you and then we'll head on inside. Okay, here we go. Let's come on in and see what's going on today. Coming through the front door. We've got maternal child health down this end of the building, and here are the kinder rooms. And the 3-year-olds are right here. And we've got our 4-year-old room here, and Stacey's working in here today. Give them a bit of a wave. Hi. And then we've got our office here with the beautiful Sophie. And here she is. Okay, we're really excited. We're here with Sophie today. Sophie's the educational leader and the nominated supervisor at Strathfieldsaye, and she's got some great things to show us. What are you telling us about today, Sophie?
Our swap and share area, which is just over here.
Woo, come on, let's have a look, Crystal. Come on through. Ooh, what is this? Swap and share. My goodness, look at all this stuff, Crystal. No wonder you wanted to bring me out here and show me.
I know, it's very exciting. We're going to get Soph to tell us a little bit about it and where the idea has come from.
Fantastic.
Go for it, Soph.
So this space was mostly born out of having a whole big space here that we weren't really using and having some leftover seedlings, which is where it actually all started. And then we thought, we've got this space that we can really use to share lots of different things that we have no use for at the kinder or that families don't have any use for at home that might find its new home in someone else's place. So
Wow!
yeah, we've got clothes and books and toys and games and cushions and seedlings, plants. We often have eggs come in. We might have some lemons or apples. There's lots of different things, as you can see.
Yeah.
And it just depends day to day what's going to be in here as to what people bring in and what people are excited about sharing. And
Wow, this is really exciting. So you've got some clothes, some veggies, some puzzles, some shoes, some books, lots and lots of things. So obviously people have been really keen to participate, Sophie?
yes, they have, and the children mostly can't come to kinder without leaving via the shop, as they call it. They always have to come in and pick up something or drop something off and take something else home. And we've had lots of people from all the groups using it, as well as the maternal child health clients will come down and have a look through as well. The playgroup children will often run down and have a look as well. So yeah, it's been really a much bigger success than we even thought it was going to be. So it's really exciting.
And how Crystal was saying something about it started off with a grandma, is it right?
Yes, we did have one of our lovely grandmas is moving into a new house or downsizing. So she had all of these things that she no longer needed at her house and brought in boxes and boxes and boxes. So that is how it started to get this big. We did start with just one little area over here, but it's expanded over time as everyone's gotten excited. So
Wow.
And so tell us a little bit about the future of it. So you've got a bit of a futuristic idea.
we do. So when this starts to get really full, we start to feel like maybe there's things that haven't moved for a little while, we're going to look at opening it up to the wider community. We might have a special Friday morning or a Saturday morning where we'll open up our courtyard out there for people in the wider community to come in and take whatever they would like to take and drop off anything else they might like to drop off as well. So
Right, so that fits in really well with building our communities, getting to know our communities.
yeah, and it's been a really good use because obviously this building is a community hub and it's so large, and often the maternal child health clients will be up there but won't come down this end of the building. So getting them down here means that they can see the kindergarten, they can see what's going on, they can chat to us, get to know us, and hopefully come and bring their children here for kindergarten too. So
Fantastic. Great work. Well, that's really good. What do you think, Crystal? What else can we talk about?
Sophie's got some exciting things in her room that she needs to show us. So we will see you guys in there.
Sophie, have a look at these amazing birds. This is so cool. Tell us about these. What's going on here?
These were a parent from a couple of years ago that folded all of these amazing birds for us. Came in with a really big box of them. I think she did them all in one day, which was amazing. So we've had them hang up in this space to help it feel a bit more exciting and colourful, and bring the roof down a little bit for our little people, so it's not feeling so big and open.
They're just fabulous. It's just beautiful.
They are amazing, aren't they?
What an amazing mother. Parent? Someone's parent from a couple of years ago.
I was a mum, yeah.
Wow, how clever is she? That's what a lovely kid.
All right, so we're going to go into Soph's room now. Belinda, she's got some very exciting brand new planning ideas that she's going to share with us.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Take us in,
Let's
Soph.
go. Woo! Oh, wow, look at this. It's beautiful. What a gorgeous room. I love your plants. Haven't they grown?
They have. I'm quite happy up over there.
So, Soph, how long have you been in the building now?
This is our 3rd year in the building, so it's really starting to feel like home now, which is really nice. It's we've finally put all of our little touches on there that makes it feel like a really happy and welcoming space. So
fantastic, beautiful. Okay, so where are we heading over here?
So this is our learning wall.
Oh, fantastic. Tell us all about it.
So this is a new planning style that we have been trialling this year. So this is something that we've been just working on as we go through the year to see how it best works for us, the children and the families. So this has a couple of parts to it. We have a family section, an educator section, and a children's section. So when the families come in, they can jot down any ideas they might have for a goal that they'd like us to work on, or something that their child is interested in.
And so we all know that families are reluctant to participate in these sorts of things. So
yes.
What sort of tricks are you trying to get them? Because you've got a few things on there. How on earth have you managed it?
So mostly when people come in and say something, we will say, oh, let's go and write it on the board. So we'll do that straight away.
Excellent.
And every week when I email out, every fortnight when I email out this reflection, I also email out a photo of this wall as well, just to prompt them and say, like, thanks so much for the families that have been adding to it. We really love family input, so please continue to do that. So just that sort of fortnightly reminder is usually enough to get them to,
Okay, so that seems to be working okay.
It does so far, yeah. And it's a really nice system because we can look at what the families are interested in. Anytime the children say anything that they would like to learn about, we jot it down here. Anytime the educators notice something that we think would be a great thing to learn about or to work on, we jot it up there.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to making our program for the following fortnight or however long it will go for, we pull together all the information from these 3 things. So
excellent. Sophie, does it help with the children's giving them agency and hearing their voice?
Absolutely.
Because that's what Crystal and I were talking about, and I think that was the really thing that I really loved, was that straight away, I mean, I know that the rest of us, we all do it with our programming and planning and we put it in, but here in a really real way, the children can see you coming over and writing it.
Yes. And we try, we write down just their interest, but we try to write down even things exactly that they say. Like there's one child that we have whose mum makes earrings. Actually, I'm wearing them today. And he said, my mum makes polymer clay earrings. So I wrote down exactly what he said here, so that we can look back at this and so it's his exact words, and then we know that that's something that we could maybe look at doing here. We could maybe get her to come in and do a little workshop with us, or so he saw us write that down and knows that we're really valuing the things that he's telling us about his home life and what his mum does. Yeah.
And I love that you've got them dated. Everybody knows me, knows that I love everything dated. That's really good. And tell me about even, and we'll talk to, hopefully we'll get to talk to Nicole later, but how's it actually working with the educators in your room? Because you've got a few people here, haven't you?
We do, so it's working really well in that we talk as we go throughout the day, so we are always both on board with what's going up on here, but it's not like I'm the only one that can write on it. Nicole knows that she can come up and jot down anything that she might have an interest in or notice is something that we need to work on. So and Nicole's our resident gardener, loves planting and being out in the garden, so she's jotted up there that we were planting vegetables would be a good thing to do, which then we did last fortnight, so that's something that's bringing in her interest as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now there's some colour coding on here too, Soph. Tell us a little bit about that.
There is. So down here I've got a little key for the parents. So
can you see that, Crystal?
Yeah.
I can, yes. I've just zoomed in on that.
The colours all relate to different learning outcome areas of the Victorian Early Years Learning and Development Framework. So I then colour code next to the activities that we've got planned as to which part it relates to, so I can glance at that really quickly and see that we've got a good spread of different activities across all the learning outcome areas. So it's a helpful way for me to see that we're covering lots of different things, so I can glance at that and go, oh, there's lots of blue on there. We've been looking a lot at community, but maybe we've not been doing as much about identity or whatever it might be. So it's a really easy way for me to judge what we've been doing.
Okay, so it all looks really simple and I love that. Tell me about how it links, how you got it all linking in. Tell me about what's this here. What's
So
this?
these pages here is our fortnightly reflection. So I've just written this up this morning. I do that on a Thursday morning at the end of the fortnight. So so on the program here, we've got written bead threading. So we had some children that were interested in threading. So then it comes across here in our reflection, you'll see that we wrote in wellbeing about the benefits of threading beads onto a string and how we use letter beads. So they were starting to identify letters and how the fine motor skills is like a really great pre-writing exercise to help them build up their hand strength so that when they do get to school, they've got that strength in their hands for all of those things. So it kind of connects back. That's always, this fortnight here will then always relate to what's here.
Yep.
And then the next one that we were about to write up for the next fortnight down there. So Nicole and I came in here this morning and had a look at all these things up here. We've jotted down the things that we are going to be pulling into the program for next week. Yeah. So then that will be written up here. And when I email this reflection out, I will email it a photo of the upcoming fortnight's plan as well. So parents can see what we've done and what we're moving on to next.
Great, great. And Krista was telling me somehow it relates to the goals.
Yes. So we tend to work with group goals as well as individual goals, and being that the children are at a similar age and at similar developmental stages, our individual goals are often quite similar. So we have a lot of parents coming in saying that they want their children to, say, get better at writing their name, or be able to manage social issues or problems that they're having, or be able to do things independently. So we have a look at all of the individual goals and we work out what are really common ones, pull them out and turn them into group goals. So we're hitting group goals as well as individual goals all together. So it sort of simplifies the process a bit.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the journey of how you got here. Why did you choose this format?
So we've been looking at ways we can simplify the process and make make our planning a lot less time consuming so that we can actually buckle down to the things that are really important. So I know that a lot of educators will know the feeling of spending a lot of time on the computer writing out a program with big slabs of writing.
We hear that a lot, Dr. Crystal. Yeah, for sure. It's where people are putting a whole lot of their time and energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when it comes down to it, I think, as a parent, would you walk in and see a big chunk of text and actually stop to read it? So something like this is so dynamic and easy and fast and really simple to do. And it means that it gives us more time to spend on the things that we know are really important, like individual observations, which are something that on reflection we know that we need to get a lot better at doing. So
fantastic. So that's the whole idea, the idea that this can be really streamlined and simplified. Everybody's involved, families involved, children involved, all the staff are easily having input, and then we can put more of that time and energy into our
really
reflections. That's right, and sharing the children's learning with the families. Fantastic.
Congratulations,
Great. It's just amazing, and I think it's really, really good. It reminds me a little bit about of how Carly programs at Heathcote. We might follow that up on another day.
I'd love to learn more about that too.
Yeah. She has sort of more photos, but this is really, really great. I'm really keen to talk to Nicole about how she finds it. So let's go chat to her. Okay, this is Nicole. Nicole is an educator who works here with Sophie, and we're just keen to chat to her about how she's found this new format for programming. What do you think, Nicole? Is it any good?
It is. It's much easier to use, and we find that we're all writing on it, and families are writing on it, but most importantly, we're adding to it on a daily basis.
And is it quick access for you, Nicole, during session with the children? Do you find you're actually able to put it up there?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
so
good.
the minute they say it, we can run over to the wall and write it down.
Beautiful. And so better than what it used to be?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. So probably before, when the program was in a book up one end of the room, we might not go near it for a day or 2 or 3. So it's instant at the moment.
Yeah. So the thing that I'm excited most about is the fact that we can actually bring children over and go, oh, that's a great idea, let's write it up. Yep. And then you can, you're writing it on and saying, have I got it right, or is that everything? So,
absolutely.
Yeah, have you found, has that worked well with children?
Yes, and they're always interested in which bit's theirs, and but most importantly probably is families. Families are adding to the program, whereas previously not at all.
And Nicole, I know that you've been a real active part of the programming process here for quite a while, but do you feel like this has really helped you embed being involved in it?
Yes, most definitely.
Fantastic, beautiful. Well, thanks a lot, Nicole. Thanks for agreeing to talk to us. We know.
Hi everyone, so that's an end to Strathfieldsaye. We hope you enjoyed our celebration of their practice they're doing at the moment. And we know Belinda and you had a great time out here, didn't you, Belinda?
We did. It was so great. Thank you so much, Crystal, for bringing us and showing us the wonderful work that's been happening out here. It's very exciting. And we're hoping that you will have enjoyed watching it too. Thanks everyone. Bye.